Let's turn to the folks from American Concrete Institute and Kevin Mlutkowski, is it?
Yes, correct.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
You're Director of Sustainability. Now that's a big word in our lexicon, is it not?
It is. It's a challenging position, but there's a lot of opportunity because people in our industry are really passionate about, I think, doing what they can to develop more sustainable ways.
Okay, so what's the latest on the drawing boards as far as sustainability in this business?
You know, there's so much. I think with all the momentum behind green building and green infrastructure and green roads, I think a lot of people in our industry really want to do what they can to build in more sustainable ways. So whether it's looking for the latest rating systems or ways that they could be more innovative with their material selection, reducing carbon footprint, really just looking for ways to be more innovative through the decisions they make, through the design, through the construction, and really trying to identify opportunities to build in more sustainable ways.
Now, concrete and sustainability, give me some idea of how that merges together as you go out and try to promote your idea.
You know, I think it's really interesting because there's so many opportunities in our industry that I think a lot of times are overlooked or could be overlooked because when you think about material selection, there are ways that you could choose different materials that are perhaps greener or that may have different thermal benefits or different recycled content or could be used in different recyclable ways. That just being aware of those different opportunities or being aware of when you're on the job site, there are ways that you can manage the construction. There are things that can be recycled that you may not always be recycling. And I think it's just the realization that there are so many people in our industry and each of us can have a different impact and different things that we can do to really impact the environment and be more beneficial to the earth.
Does your institute, let's say, offer any kind of particular resource of that to contractors? What can you provide them as they, let's say, consider some of these ideas?
Yeah, absolutely. The American Concrete Institute really tries to develop a lot of resources to serve all of the different constituents in the marketplace, one of which is obviously contractors, realizing that contractors play such a vital role in the built environment. We develop dozens of different reports on various concrete-related topics onto, how to build more durable, how to integrate supplemental cementitious materials into your buildings and infrastructure. How best to recycle concrete, how to put recycled content into your concrete.
Okay.
So we have thousands of committee members who are continually working to develop and innovate and provide the most innovative and cutting edge and most technologically advanced material so that it can be shared with the masses so that really anyone who wants to build sustainable can.
So it's let's say just a constant learning process because it's got to be an ever-changing, almost constant fluid changing situation when you're talking about these particular areas of concern.
Absolutely. And one of the things that the American Concrete Institute takes a lot of pride in is the fact that we host events throughout the year, whether it's educational outreach programs or conventions, that bring these industry experts together so that they can really share the best practices, learn from each other, and then take that information and share it so that everyone can really benefit.
Excellent. Now, how can folks who might be interested in getting in touch with you, how can they reach you? What's the best way?
Absolutely through our website, www.concrete.org. We have, like I mentioned, the dozens of publications that we author. Right. We actually have tens of thousands of other research articles that are published on our site as well that really provide very specific information on very specific practices. So tons of information available for anyone who's looking for it, as well as links to so many other organizations in our industry because ACI is one organization.
Oh, absolutely.
But we really partner with dozens of other groups, both in the US and internationally, all of which are doing trailblazing work in the area of sustainability. That on our website we have links to all these other organizations so that really maximizing the benefit that come from working together and collaborating.
Excellent. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Great to
I'm
be
happy
here.
that you brought your message to us and we could put it out there on the web and so other people can share it as well.
Great. Thank
and
you.
much success as this ever-changing business keeps going, doesn't it?
Right.
Sustainability. It's interesting and how everything gets put together.